You're going to be shocked to find out I have another bank scandal for you guys. No. Now, earlier I told you about how there was that residential mortgage task force. Remember the $25 billion that they were supposed to pay for the robo signings? Turns out, of course, they weren't going to pay most of that. And then it turned out there was no task force. The Schneiderman, the New York State Attorney General, who we had trusted, was going to lead that task force. Nothing. In the wind. No office, no phones, nothing. It doesn't exist. It was a lie. Now it turns out there's a third way that they've been evading complying with what we thought was the deal. It's this trick that they use with second mortgages. This is fascinating. First of all, Elizabeth Lynch at the New York Times explains, banks have dragged their feet in modifying first mortgages, much less agreeing to forgive part of the principal on homes that are under water. So, that's interesting. So a lot of houses have first mortgages and second mortgages, but the banks are not willing to modify the first mortgages. Well, why are they doing that? So you read further in and you begin to get the answer. It has allowed banks to push homeowners into short sales, an alternative to foreclosure whereby the distressed homeowner sells the property for less than the debt that is owed. So that's trick number two. They go, I'm not doing a foreclosure. You see that? Don't, because they got to have numbers on foreclosure. I did a short sale. That's totally different. Now, how about that second mortgage trick? Okay. Lynch explains. So a lender can forgive a second mortgage, which in the event of foreclosure would be worthless anyway, and under the settlement claim credits for modifying the mortgage, while at the same time it or another bank forecloses on the first loan. Okay. Now, it sounds confusing, so let me explain. Now, let's say you got a home for $100,000. The first mortgage was $80,000, the second mortgage was $20,000. This happened all the time back in the day, right? Now, your house at some point was worth $110,000, and so you had put in the original $10,000, etc. Okay, everything's fine. Now the house is worth $60,000. Oops. There's no way you could pay the second mortgage, and the bank knows that. So the bank says, hey, you know what? Am I not merciful? I'll forgive the $20,000. And U.S. government marked that down as credit for me being merciful, because they have an agreement and they have to do a certain amount of loan forgiveness. They know it doesn't matter. The guy was never going to pay that. He didn't have any chance of paying that, and the house isn't worth that much. But on the first mortgage, they go, oh, we already forgave your second mortgage. It turns out your house is still underwater. You still owe us more than you can pay. Sad day for you. We foreclosed. What could we do? What could we do? My point in telling you this, I know it's in the weeds. The point is, when they told us, oh, don't worry, trust us, the banks will do this on their own and we'll oversee it. How many times do we have to tell you that's bullshit, right? How many times? And the next time you hear that, oh, no, we got a great deal and the government will oversee it a little bit, but the banks will do it on their own, the answer should be, fuck that. Look, there are ways to do this. I mean, look, I've told you about the Iceland example before too, which is Iceland came in and said, oh yeah, your banks, that's interesting. Oh, you fucked up our economy? Yeah, that's cool. You're all done, nationalized, okay? Prime Minister, you're arrested. Bankers, you're arrested, okay? So they rolled up the sleeves, okay? And you know what happened? And of course, everybody's, oh my God, you can't nationalize, that's socialism, that's communism. No, they brought the banks back to health, and then what happened? Their economy improved. They're growing at a higher pace than anywhere else in Europe. That's the right way to do it. Because then the government says, okay, I'm not going to let you play these bullshit games anymore. Okay, now I'm in charge, and if we can get back to health, we're going to give that credit to the people who did the rescue, which in that case was the people of Iceland. In our case, it's the people of the United States.